Hello and welcome to this Math Habits lesson on adding decimals to the hundredths place. And an easy place to start when we talk about hundredths is to think money. Let's imagine we have $12.95. This is what $12.95 would look like in a place value chart. So the first thing we see here is that we have a 1 in the tens column. So that could be a $10 bill. Then we have 2 in the ones column, which means 2 $1 bills, which gives us $12 in total. Then we have a 9 in the tenths column. Well, that could be 9 dimes or 90 cents. And then we have a 5 in the hundredths column, which would be 5 cents. So altogether we have $12.95, or 12 95 hundredths. Okay, so let's add some decimals. I buy a cheeseburger for $4.99 and a coffee for $1.99. How much do I spend in total? I could also be asked, how much do I spend altogether? Or maybe, what is the sum of the money I spend? Although that last question is a little bit strangely worded, but still, total, altogether, and sum mean that I am being asked to add the two values together. So here are the values of the coffee and cheeseburger put into a standard addition algorithm. You will notice that I placed little symbols just to remind me that I am actually answering the question that is being asked. You could also use simple abbreviations like this. Now this question may seem a little simple, but as we work towards more complex word problems, it is an excellent strategy or math habit to develop, as you will see later in this lesson. Now, the first and essential rule when adding, subtracting, and multiplying decimals is to make sure that the decimal points are in line like so. This will ensure that you are adding the hundredths to the hundredths, the tenths to the tenths, the ones to the ones, etc. This is vitally important, which means doubly important. It's just really, really important. And now we just add and carry as you would with a standard addition algorithm. 9 plus 9 equals 18, carry the tenth. 9 plus 9 plus 1 is 19, carry the 1. 4 plus 1 plus 1 equals 6. So my coffee and cheeseburger bill comes to $6.98. Or, as we would say in decimal form, 6 98 hundredths. So now that we've calculated the solution, it's always nice to write the answer really neatly for your teacher to be able to read it, because we're teachers and we like that kind of thing. So a way you could write this would be, in total, I spent $6.98, or altogether, I spent $6.98, or you could even write, the sum of the money I spent was $6.98, although I'm not a huge fan of that particular sentence. So let's add some more money. I buy a shirt for $15.50, some jeans for $29.99, and some sunglasses for $12.75. How much do I spend in total? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is visualize the question with these symbols or drawings, and this helps me understand what the question is actually asking me to do. I have to add these values together. So here again, I've put the values into a standard addition algorithm. Here are the symbols so that I know what each value represents. And I may have mentioned before how important it is to line up the decimal points. Well, here's a quick reminder. So important. So important. Anyway, so now we just add and carry as normal. So 9 plus 5 is 14, carry the 1/10. 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1 equals 22, carry the 2 ones. 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 2 equals 18, carry the 110. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. So my total clothes shopping bill is $58.24. So in summary, here is a quick checklist for adding decimals to the hundredths place. Firstly, read the question carefully. Then, visualize the question with symbols or images, etc. Look for the math language, total, sum, altogether. They all mean addition. Line up the decimal points accurately. That's quite important, that part. Add and carry as you would normally. And finally, write your answer clearly. Trust me, your teacher will be so grateful. And did you notice the word summary contains the root word sum? Why is that, do you think? And that is it for this Math Habits lesson on adding decimals to the hundredths place. Please check out the other lessons in the Math Habits series and subscribe to Jedi Teacher Man on YouTube if you haven't done so already. And remember, line up those decimal points.